Here's a young eye doctor taking omega-3 for 90 days and doing the measurement before and after, showing the results.
Beet or dairy. And then finally, at the end of the 90 days, I ordered a second Omega Quant blood test, and my results ended up showing a 9.5 on the omega-3 index scale. So yes, my body was in fact absorbing omega-3s. I went from that 4.3 up to a 9.5. But how did this affect my dry eyes? So honestly, in that first month, things got much worse. My dry eye felt like crap. I think a lot of that is because before starting the omega-3s, I was doing like warm compresses like twice a day and still occasionally using eye drops. But at the beginning, I was just taking the omega-3s. I tried to quit doing the warm compresses and everything. So I eventually, during the tough times, I did kind of resort back to doing warm compresses and using some eye drops just as kind of a rescue therapy. But then around the 6 to 8 week mark, that's when I started to notice improvements in my symptoms. And it was pretty shocking to me early on because I was like, whoa, the last few days my eyes had actually felt pretty good. And then they continued to feel good as time went on. In fact, after about that 2-month mark, I felt like I really didn't need to do warm compresses at all. And the eyes actually felt pretty good. I even noticed that in my own self-checks that my meibomian glands were looking much healthier. I have this little kind of mirror called an eye check, and if you want to get one yourself, I'll put a link in the description below. But using that, I could see that my meibomian glands were flowing a lot better, and they weren't getting clogged, where previously I would still on occasion be able to notice that my oil glands were starting to get capped. And yeah, it was kind of cool just to see how good the oils were flowing. And then finally, at that 90-day mark, I had significant improvement in my own dry eye symptoms with and without wearing contact lenses. It was a pretty significant kind of shock, and honestly, I was pretty happy with it. It was great. Now, I certainly don't want to oversell it, but at least from my personal experience here, it was a very positive experience. And now it's been almost 5 months and I'm still taking the omega-3s. Interestingly, looking at the lipid layer levels of my tear film in the clinic, both before and after, you can see that my lipid layers also did improve a little bit. It's not perfect. We'd like to see it at the 100% or 100 nanometer mark. So maybe I would still benefit from other procedures, maybe like IPL, for example. But overall, again, seeing that lipid layer level increase made me really happy.
In just
now,
3
of
months.
course, I am just an N of 1. This is